Hi guys, good night to you. So tonight gonna talk about Gospel of Barnabas and Jesus and the people who replied to my comment. When I make comment that Gospel of Barnabas is the Gospel of Jesus and his followers, and someone commented it looked like he was angry with. He said it's a forgery, and I take part of others to legitimize. And what else? He said my belief is weak. Well, it's what he said. His reply doesn't matter. I'm not forcing anyone to believe Gospel of Barnabas is the Gospel of Jesus and his followers. I'm not forcing anyone to believe. It doesn't matter to me, but then I'm only interested to share the truth. Have you wondered where is the Gospel of Jesus? I cannot imagine that no one of the disciples wrote or recorded what Jesus was saying, but then where it is? There must be one. So the truth is there is one. Then what it is? It is the Gospel of Barnabas. Because Barnabas is one of the disciples close to Jesus. When Jesus visited her mother, Barnabas was in Jesus' mother's house with John, with James, Lazarus. There were only 4 men. The rest were women. Of course, the woman accompanied Mary when she was in distress. Yes, she was in distress at the time, wondering what happened to Jesus, because people make rumor that Jesus was resurrected. Jesus roaming around. So, and then the body that was in the tomb was stolen. So at that time, Mary thought it was Jesus that they had buried, but it was not. It was only known to Mary when Jesus visited her mother. And Jesus visited her mother. The first thing Jesus said, I am Jesus, I am alive. So Jesus was not crucified. So, all this is written in the Gospel of Barnabas. I got this information from the Gospel of Barnabas. So, actually, it was also the belief of the Muslim. Even before I read the Gospel of Barnabas, I know from the school that I attended, religious school, that Jesus had not been crucified and another person was crucified. For Jesus had not died and he is into heaven, and when Prophet Muhammad went to heaven, Prophet Muhammad met Jesus in the third heaven. That's what we know, that's what we learn, the Muslim learn. So, the content of the Gospel of Barnabas is actually the Muslim belief, because they also approve that Jesus was or had been a Muslim. Jesus and his followers had been the Muslims. So that's the reason why Gospel of Barnabas, the content of the Gospel of Barnabas, is also the belief of the Muslims, and it become a proof that Jesus and his followers have been Muslims, because the gospel that were used by them are also the belief of the Muslim, and for that reason Christians do not touch the Gospel of Barnabas, or they don't even encourage the Christian to read the Gospel of Barnabas. So it's like if the Christian read the Gospel of Barnabas, it's like a Christian reading the Quran. So how many Christians who had read the Quran have converted to Islam? So that worries the Christian. Of course, if Gospel of Barnabas is taught in schools in Europe, then there would be no Christianity. And so Christianity cannot exist if people believe that Jesus and his followers have been Muslim. Then Christianity would not have survived, because it became absurd. The salvation belief could hold. How come Muslim be sacrificed for the Christian to get salvation? So it's become absurd, isn't it? So guys, the point I'm going to say is a proof of Jesus have been Muslim is the content of the Gospel of Barnabas are the belief of Muslims. So, sure, the Christian would not touch Gospel of Barnabas and would make story of that Gospel of Barnabas is a forgery, things like that. Well, the Christians are not really interested in getting the truth. It doesn't matter. No one is forced to believe the truth. Okay, guys, thank you very much for being with me.